Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Watersurf's Lookback. This is the series where I do like a quote-unquote director's commentary of all the videos from the year in the title. So, this month's episode is 2014, and now 2014 is strangely a big year, and it's because it has two of my most viewed videos of all time, which happens to be um, the first one, 100 More Ways to Die in Roblox, and the second one, the climate change video that everyone likes so much, weirdly still. Um, so, yeah, we're going to be taking a deep dive in all those videos, as well as talk about this year. So, also, if you guys want to just skip to the big two, which I don't mind, that's what these are for. You can go ahead and go down to the timestamps in the description or on the video itself and skip ahead to those certain sections if you just want to hear about those two videos. Oh, and also, before I forget, before we jump in, I have an entire playlist of all the videos that are in this video right here, so you can watch them, along with a Twitter, something on my, I have it pinned on my Twitter, where you can see every single video that is publicly available, both publicly and unlisted. Yeah, same thing with this. Basically, everything here can be found in these playlists or that Google Doc. All right, so the very first video of 2014 is Trevor and Cooper, the pilot episode. So, a little bit of a backstory behind Trevor and Cooper. Basically, some random video was finishing up, which I'll get into later. But basically, the final episode of some random video was finishing up this year, and we wanted something. We wanted to work on something new. So this is the new series, which is more, instead of just random skits, it was a full-fledged series. And I would like to talk about the series more in general, but I'll talk about that when I get to the final film. That's in 2019, so we got five more episodes after this until we get to that. So, but anyway, yeah, I wanted to switch over to more story-based content versus skit-based content. So basically, as you know, it's with some random video, the finale, the some random finale, which I'll talk about later in this episode. It had a little bit of a story behind it. Basically, the story had an opening, and then a closing, and those were all connected. And then everything in between was the skits. But I wanted to just do full on story, and this is how Trevor and Cooper was formed. To be honest, I didn't know what else to name it, so I just went with the characters' names. But it's basically it's a sci-fi a series where a scientist and a babe-loving dude go explore the universe, and I really wanted to continue this series, but I was only able to do 4 episodes and a film to finish it off. But let's go ahead and jump into the first episode, shall we? Whoops. We don't want to make it big screen. We just want to make it. There we go. So, as you can tell, this is pretty old. What is this? 7 years old now? Yeah, this is like 7 years old now. Because I still have one monitor. I don't have one monitor anymore. I don't have that keyboard anymore. Yeah, and there's I could just point out all the things on my desk. Like, I got a hard drive here, some headphones here, Tootsie Rolls here, a PS Vita right here. There's my car keys, my 3DS here, my little tiny iPhone there. My hat there, yeah, and my drawing tablet down there. I could just talk about the desk for the entire day. Oh, I got more headphones over here. My computer down there. But let's talk about the video, shall we? Um, this was basically my attempt to make something more cool, I guess. More serious, but more serious and comedic at the same time. So it's basically it was a loose parody of Rick and Morty. Um, yeah. That gun, by the way, was supposed to like make you full or something. I don't know. Um, but yeah, uh, Trevor and Cooper. Also, yeah, there's my little tiny movie collection. Um, I have much more movies and games now. Um, but yeah, I got the 360, the PS4 that just came out. Oh, look, you can see the script right there. That's funny. Um, yeah, bunch of. I think I literally filmed. We filmed this in January. And I got the PS4 for the holidays. So literally, I only had it for like 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 a week or two after filming this. So that was the hot new thing. So I wanted to be cool and relevant, I guess. Um, you got some CDs right here. That's funny. I don't know what I think that's the router actually. Oh, this was also before I had a game capture device. So I literally recorded the TV in my room with my camera. Oh, a little fun fact if you saw that, that was I think my fiance was sitting there for a moment while we were filming, but then she disappears. So that's kind of funny. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to say about this one. The first one was I basically made this first episode to see if people would like it. That's why it's quote unquote a pilot. And people really liked this series, and I was really happy with how people liked it. Um, a lot of my original core audience really liked Trevor and Cooper, and I'm pretty sure most of them stopped following me once the movie came out. They're like, "Oh, the series is completely over." So, but I feel like, yeah, this episode is pretty funny. Some of the jokes are pretty funny as well. Yeah. Sorry, I'm blanking right now. I'm just watching the video with you guys as well. That's why I always recommend having watched these before watching this, because the director's commentary before the actual video itself is kind of weird. That's just my shoe. Well, I feel like a dumbass. Yeah, this was supposed to be a running joke with he accidentally steals my shoe instead of the portal device. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. I'm just gonna skip ahead. So basically, the gun was not fully working, by the way. So it teleported us to the front yard. Oh no, crazy. And then, but it ends up going haywire, and what is it? Ends up going haywire, and a black hole forms, and then we get sucked out of the universe, because that's what black holes do in my that's what black holes do in this universe, is they put you out of the universe, I guess. And basically, the only reason the series was like sci-fi is because I have a green screen, so filming all the stuff on a green screen was 10 out of 10 fun stuff, bro. I actually still film on a green screen for all of my videos now, pretty much all of them. So I use my green screen a lot. Oh yeah, there's a guy over there. I don't know why I just made it a black dot. I was really lazy, I guess. Sometimes I just want to get videos out and I don't want to work on them anymore. Or just sometimes I'm like, well, I don't want to put another guy over there. That would seem weird. And then fun fact about the face is actually just him. He just took off his glasses. I'm pretty sure most of you would probably figure that out. Yeah. And then yeah, we we get back home. That was good time 2020. Well, no, this came out in 2014. So good time 2014. And that's the video. I got nothing else really to say about it. If you like sci-fi, you like a good story, just watch the Trevor and Cooper series and then watch the movie. Watch them all together. It's a great time, bro. And then I also did after credit scenes in my videos. So if you watch the complete series up by itself, I just skip over the credits. Believe it or not, not us touching hands, but Knack. I actually enjoyed Knack a lot, and I know that was the running joke that, oh, it's the game that people play because it's not powerful enough for the PS3 or something. I don't know. I actually thoroughly enjoyed Knack, so don't judge me, bros. So let's go ahead and move on to the next video, which is the formation of the solar system, an astronomy project. Shall we? So while many videos didn't come out this year, this was also a video where I released things that normally, like I released new series, or just videos flat out by themselves, or sequels. Yeah, this was the year for new things and sequels, I guess. So, but enough about that. I was also in the full flight of college now. Basically, 2014 was I'm literally in college now. Like, no more high school. So that's why there wasn't as many videos this year and the previous year, because I was focused on school. You sillies. But this video is for school. For some, believe it or not, I could be wrong about this, but this is my only video that somehow made it to YouTube Kids, because it's educational and there's no swearing and blah 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 blah. So I'm not gonna go into too much detail about this video. Basically, it's just a quick explanation of the how the solar system formed. Of what is it, billions of years ago. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mute the narration because yeah. I ended up reusing assets for this video, as in I did a 3D, what is it? I made a solar system for my 3D modeling class back in high school, so I figured I might as well reuse it here. Oh, now a fun fact about this here. It's like a fluid cloud simulation. This was like what was the leftovers of a star. But that thing that freaking cube looking thing, not cube, flat looking square thing. I don't know what to call it. Well, that thing you saw earlier, that took an entire week to render because I only used part of it right now, but like later in the video I'll point it out. It's because it was cloud simulation, and then I rotated it, and obviously my computer is not super powerful. It wasn't. Yeah, this right here. This took like a week to render because I'm big dumb and I don't know how to render things properly. But yeah. I mean, it looks pretty good. I just wish yeah, you could see why this took. Yeah, basically this is how the sun was formed. It's just it started spinning around really fast, and then the cells, you know. Oh yeah, this also took a week to render because of the flame on the sun. Because I had actually never actually rendered out the solar system. I just showed it off in my class. Um, but yeah, it's just an educational video. But I just wanted to point out the two, the how long those things took to form. Not to form, to render. Duh. Um, and then yeah, I don't really got much else to say about this. Basically, if you want to learn about the solar system, boom, here it is. I got nothing really else to say about it, bros. Yeah. Up next is Idiots of Roblox Respawned. Alright, so Idiots of Roblox Respawned was basically my attempt to bring back an old series. As I mentioned earlier, I wanted to focus more on the the story side of things and have like full-fledged stories. But I figured since I got my old Roblox audience back, no, well, not most of them, not all of them, but some of them, and I also got new viewers because I re-uploaded all my Roblox content in 2013, which brought some of them back. And one of my popular series was Idiots of Roblox, and I figured I'll go ahead and bring it back, but I'm gonna do it how I want to do it. I always found it a pain in the rear end to find audio clips, especially because there's only so much you could do with that type of idea in Roblox, and I figured if I can make my own little skits in Idiots of Roblox, but kind of keep it the same style, I guess. Yeah. That's Idiots of Roblox, and I'm just gonna give a warning right now. This these do have a little bit of swear. I think I bleeped out most of the bad words, but if you don't like bad words,
why the hell are we back
there's
here?
bad words.
I thought we hit the rage quit button on this game.
Yeah.
A year ago.
Honestly, Idiots of Roblox Respawned was a more edited version of Idiots of Roblox, because I actually zoomed in and got rid of all the I didn't actually show any of the what is it, the stupid freaking UI. There we go, the UI. Except for the mouse, obviously. There's not really much I can do about the mouse. I mean, there is, but I'm not gonna actually do stuff about it.
Whoa.
Yeah, so
where's the terrorist? I arrested him. Wait, what?
Yeah, basically it was a good time making Idiots of Roblox again. I'm just gonna go ahead and mute it from now at this point because I'm getting distracted. So basically the same thing with some random video is the opening and closing would kind of have a connection. I'll go ahead and talk about why the series only had 2 episodes once I get to episode. Oh, sorry, my microphone fell over. Sorry about that. I'll talk about why they only had 2 episodes when I get to that point. But yeah, sorry, flashing lights. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, basically we would do all the voices, and I wrote all the scripts. I think Matt and Daniel also helped me out as needed. Yeah. I don't know what else. It's just a skit. It's just skits. I feel like these kind of sorry. I'm gonna go with my second thought first. This was one of those improv scenes. We would have improv scenes in the video, along with the with scripted ideas. Basically, Idiot's Roblox Respawned was the Watersurfian show, but just Roblox content. If anyone was curious. But what I was also saying is we also did all the voices and such, whether it be while recording or in post. Yeah. Oh yeah, then we had Dead Space 3 joke. Yeah. Nothing really else to talk about this. If you liked Idiots of Roblox, give this a try. Idiots of Roblox actually isn't my most popular Roblox series, but people seem to like it. So, 100 More Ways to Die was more popular. So, I don't really got much else to say about this series. Yeah, I don't got much else to say about this series, man. But I just know people liked it. I think we had after credit scenes. No, we did not. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the next video. And if you guys have any questions about a particular video, please comment down below and I can answer them in a bit more detail, because I know I'm not going into full depth of these videos because some of them are there. It's just, this is how it is. So, but if you have any specific questions, I could try to answer them as best as I can in the description. I mean, not in the description, in the comments. So, yeah. All right. So, random Gmod stuff. This was actually, I wanted this to become a series because I was actually also reason videos didn't come out that often the previous year and this year is because I was in a gaming community called Ecstasy R. Basically they had a bunch of servers and I was an admin on them, and I would help moderate those servers as well. But I was originally part of the Counter-Strike Source jailbreak department, but eventually went over to the Gmod department when that became a thing. And we had sandbox servers, RP servers, death run. I think we had a death run server. I don't remember, but I know we had an RP and sandbox. So basically, this was supposed to be like a I scratch my back, I scratch yours sort of things, where it was a pilot basically, and I would say, look at how fun these servers are, and this was kind of like an advertisement of how much fun you can have on the servers. Also, there's swearing in this one. I don't think I ever I don't think I bleeped these ones out. Yeah, as you can see, it's basically just random improv skits inside of the servers that they had, specifically the sandbox server. So that's why you're going to see a lot of what is it? This is obviously on a green screen, but that's why you're going to see a lot of it on sandbox, and it was just stupid improv skits in the Gmod server. Yeah, I got nothing really else to say about it. There are a few scenes that I filmed on my own time in my on my own single player server, I guess I would say. But if you just want random stupid guys messing around in Gary's mod, so let me unmute this thing.
Well, I'm gonna jump.
Yeah, just stupid humor like this.
For crimes against raping little boys in your white van, you're being charged with death.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I did that. Yeah. Any last words?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
What's your
Sure.
Just
Yeah.
stupid,
No, you
stupid
didn't nail
humor.
There's no way you nailed it.
Yeah. Let me see this.
That test was
I
bullshit.
think this
There's no
part
way.
they're just talking to each other,
There's
and
no
then
way.
nuke going off. Yeah, you could tell this is mine. We didn't have this on the server. But yeah, I wanted to help promote the server because I'm nice, and also it would bring some of the players from the servers to come watch my video. So that's why I said I scratched your back, you scratched mine, sort of thing. You give me views, and I give you players. So yeah, this was supposed to be fun stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really got much else to say about it. Unfortunately, I don't think the community's around anymore. Along with yeah, the community I don't think is around anymore, and the server's obviously not up anymore. But this was supposed to be like a series, but it was just one episode, just one off. So if you like that sort of stuff, go check it out. And next, we're going to be talking about a real big boy. So, even though it is a 4-minute, even though it is a 4-minute video, I'm probably going to go into more depth about it since people really like it. So, let's start that, shall we? All right, now for the moment everyone's been waiting for, or at least the weirdos who still like the climate change video. Global climate change parody of Gangnam style climate change music video. I don't know why I have it such a long title, but yeah. This was a school project for my climate change class. Basically, I had to take a science, and I think this was considered geoscience, so it filled my science on the earth, study of the earth, so that's why I took it. And we had the options to do a PowerPoint, which was lame, an essay, which was lame, or make a video. And I chose to make a video. And I figured, what's the best way to have a video be entertaining and have people remember? Music video. And I figured, what song should I parody? And I figured, oh, Gangnam Style is kind of Oppa Gangnam Style sounds like global climate change, and I was like, it could probably work. And climate change, Gangnam Style isn't as popular as it once was 2 years ago when I was making this, obviously. And I figured, why not? I probably won't get any views. And I was right. It didn't get any views, which was great. But 2015 is when it blew up. But I'll get into that story after I review the video itself. Yeah. It was a school project. Yes, I did get an A+ on it. Yes, the video was serious. I did not make it to spite the class or anything. It was literally I worked with what I had, and I'm a horrible singer. The lyrics were I'm going to be pretty honest. The lyrics were pretty horrible. And basically what I did was I edited all the audio first, and that included my lyrics. And I realized that the audio was pretty bad, so I figured, auto-tune usually fixes things. Boy, was I wrong. So basically that's why the song is auto-tuned, because I didn't really sing. I just kind of talked it. I was like, global climate change, a sexy planet, stuff like that. I didn't really I'm not a music person, so I have no musical talent whatsoever. So I'm pretty sure if you showed this to someone who is actually musically talented, they would slap me 3,000 times across the face. But yeah, this video is 100% serious. This was not made for a meme that I thought was going to take off later. It's just, I figured, yeah, it'll work. Let's see how it does. And boy, howdy, did it do. So, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to be muting the audio. So, if you really want to listen to the audio, go watch the actual video itself. But, I'm going to be talking all the little tidbits and doodads of this video. So basically, I try to copy the beginning of the video. You know how he's sitting on a bench or something, and he's got the reflection of the sun in his eyes, or some lady with a tennis thing. I don't remember. I know it was a plane flying over, but I decided to do a planet that's both on fire, but also on fire with blue to signify climate change. So you can see there it is in my eyes. So this part right here was a glitch in the in rotoscoping. That's the reason there's a black mark there. And then, yep, we start off strong with global climate change. I think to believe it or not, I actually filmed this all before I did any of the lyrics and stuff. So, nothing was done. None of the audio was actually done before this. I did all the audio after filming this. And let me rewind a little bit. I actually went back through and put little bit of stuff in parentheses to make it more educational. So originally it was just the lyrics, but this being added, which I'm pretty sure some people don't notice. It's the educational part, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, most of the stuff is just shot on a green screen, me dancing. This was also filmed upstairs at my parents' house. So that's why there's random shots. And I just picked random. The Minecraft thing, by the way, I literally just looked up trees and I just thought Minecraft trees, haha, that's funny. There's no artistic reason behind it. This part right here, I literally just put a big O2 in a big luscious field. But then I obviously repeated it to make it look nice, and then here's the famous part everyone likes. And just for the memesters' amusement, I'll go ahead and play it.
Global climate change. Climate change. Global climate change.
And that's all you get. Yeah. And then I just did random effects in Vegas to make it look prettier, I guess. But yeah, all of this was done in After Effects, and all the extra stuff that was put on top, like color correction. The color correction there is, and the random effects was done in Vegas. So, yeah. To be honest, most people don't get to the part after here, so, yeah. There's literally, I just looked up stuff that matched the lyrics into Google, and this is the stuff I got. I don't know why I did a house. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, never mind. Hold on. Best you stay inside while the ashes and the dust through the atmosphere. And I literally put us inside of a house, cut out the windows, and then put the volcano stuff behind. Believe it or not, this was actually my background after I found this image, and I had it as my background for a bit on my computer. So that was fun. Yeah, I don't know, man. just some fun stuff. I also had this as a background for a bit. The only reason there's like trippy effects right there is I just wanted to make the a little bit more punchy and powerful, I guess, to match the audio. Yeah. Literally, I tried my best visually to make this better, and I guess the visuals plus the the visuals plus the audio made it a meme dream, I guess. And I don't know. Really know what else to say here. This is a fun part. This was literally just me in my bathroom trying to rap. You can see I'm on a toilet, and I'm pretty sure most people don't notice it, but I have a little SpongeBob trash can. I don't know if anyone notices that. I've had that trash can forever, man. But I figured if I don't think anyone's pointed that out in the comments. But if you want to go and point that out in the comments on the video, congratulations. Just noticed there was actually a copyright mark right there. Whoops. Someone's watermark. Oh well. Yeah, that's global climate change. If you ever saw this video get ripped, they would always cut out the credits. Jerks. I'm gonna go ahead and just let this play in the background while I talk now. But let me talk about the glasses first. These glasses. A fun fact. These glasses are from Microsoft / Windows. Literally, they have the Windows logo on them because I remember one day, well, I think this was to promote Windows 8 or something, or Windows 10 coming out soon. Yeah. It was to promote Windows, basically. They were at my school, and I walked up to them. They're like, "Oh, we're giving out prizes. Spin this wheel." And I got the glasses and like a drawstring bag, I guess you could say. I don't actually have the bag anymore because unfortunately it broke. I did use it a lot, weirdly. Yeah. That's where the glasses come from. I could have had the possibility of winning a Surface Pro, but I got some glasses instead, which that's where the glasses come from. If anyone's curious, that's where I got them from. They were free glasses at some Windows thing at my university. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and look at some of the comments on my other monitor for this video, just so I could get a sense of what the general consensus of this video is. I obviously read all my comments on this video. Yeah, let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to get to the comments page. I'm gonna sort by new. Yeah, I think the most recent comment was a week ago as of filming this. Literally, yeah. I'm just looking through the comments on my end. Some people saying educational meme. I should probably go top comments. Yeah, there's 1,000 comments, so I'm not gonna go through digging through all these, but someone said not all heroes wear capes. Some of the ruder comments on this video I actually ended up deleting because they weren't just attacking me, but they were attacking my friends who helped me work on this. And like, I don't care if you attack me, but you don't attack my friends who helped make this. Like, that was at the height of this popularity, which I'll talk about right now, I guess. This video ended up getting blew up in 2015, and for the strangest reason, I couldn't understand why this was getting views out of nowhere. And I remember I guess it was posted to something called cringechannel.com. And I mean, this is cringy, but it's not like cringy like some of the videos on that website were, just that whole entire website in general was. But it was getting shared around Facebook a lot. And then when it really blew up is someone shared it like the 6 seconds on Vine. And that's where it ended up blowing up. So that's why if you saw it in a Vine compilation, that's why. Unfortunately, I removed the Vine because I'm a big stiff and I don't like fun. Because honestly, while I do enjoy the views on this video, I don't need any more than it already has. There is a point where I almost passed the 100 more ways to die in Roblox, and I'm kind of glad that it didn't. But I'd rather have a Roblox video as my most viewed video than this one. But who knows? A memester could be watching this video right now, and they could have it get blown up again. But I think it's already hit the height of its popularity, and I hope it doesn't get popular again. But when people do find it, I'm at least glad they enjoy it. And we made a sequel to it, I think in 2019. Sorry, my microphone fell over. But yeah, I'll go into more the aftermath of its blowing up. So, my microphone keeps falling over. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, to take away, am I proud of it? Sadly, yes. But I'd rather people watch other videos because I don't like being associated with it. Not that I don't mind, but like I make other videos that are much, much better than that. So, but if you found my channel because of that and you stuck around, then it's much appreciated. I'm glad you watched my other stuff. Unlike the trolls that harassed me for months when they found it. So, let's go ahead and move on to the next video, shall we? Alright, so next up is my art/3D stuff for my freshman year at UC Riverside. Most of this is drawings and such. So, as you recall, the last art/3D stuff, I would make one of these monthly, but then I ended up just making it into one compilation at the end, and I figured I might as well just make one compilation at the end because I'm not gonna make a video for every month because not every month am I making a video, to be honest. So yeah, this is all the artwork I made in 2013 and the second half of 2013, the first half of 2014. So, and as you can tell towards the end of this, art/3D stuff started turning into videos. So, yeah, you can see here. I just ended up showcasing the videos that I made in this series just in case for some reason people missed it. But yeah, it's just my artwork. There's nothing really else to talk about. I think I actually have this artwork on Instagram as well. So if you don't want to watch it in a video form, you can watch it. You can look at it on my Instagram account or something. Yeah, I'm not gonna really talk more about this. Let's go ahead and move on to Trevor and Cooper field tests, shall we? All right. Up next is Trevor and Cooper field test, episode 2. I actually did not used to have the episodes at the end of the what's it called? The title. But I ended up changing that. I think when Blocksmates episode 3 came out, I just went ahead and labeled these Trevor Cooper and Blocksmates just so any new viewers can understand, oh, this isn't the first episode. But basically, if you're watching them out of order, then I guess shame on you. Unless you didn't know, then that's completely fine. But like if you did know, you're like, hee, I'm gonna watch them out of order and then whine about being lost. Yeah, that's the downside with series, in my opinion, is viewers can get lost if they don't know it's the first episode. So that's why I still title my my videos with episodes on them. Or at least try to. I don't get why people try to. I don't really care about the algorithm, man. Okay, if basically, if my viewers want to watch my videos, they're there for them to find, whether it be today or years from now. I'm just putting the content out there, man. So, Trevor and Cooper field test was supposed to be like honestly, I wanted to do more with this episode. Sorry, I'm gonna take a drink of water. I wanted to do more with this episode, to be honest. Because I got inspired by the infamous game on the PlayStation, and I wanted to do something like that. But my little knowledge of effects, which I mean I've been using After Effects for a long time now, but I don't have access to like those 3D programs, the fancy 3D programs that make like fluid simulations or whatever. So, excuse me. Oh yeah, so let me talk about there's actually a recording of Titanfall. I'm not actually playing, obviously. You can see the little Windows thing. Yeah, by the way, you're wondering, oh, you got the game capture. No, I'm actually playing this on the computer. And fun fact about this keyboard, I actually still quote unquote have this keyboard. I think I just replaced it like a month or two ago because it finally gave up on me. But I had that keyboard forever, man. Yeah, the computer's off now. Yeah, I gave him a pill that instead of the food gun, and now it fills him up instead of it's in pill form now.
That's not supposed to happen. It's supposed to supplement your breakfast, so you'll be
Yeah, I don't really know what else to say, man. About what I was saying. So basically, I wanted to do like a field trip episode where we go and test out new experiments, but you know, the episode came out fine in my opinion. I felt like I could have done more writing and directing and filming wise, I guess. I made the episode too safe in my opinion. I didn't take any risks. I guess the only risk I did take was making it a two-parter. Oh, this part right here. Not right here, but when we walk into the camera, I remember I pissed off my fiance because we both did it at the same time. He's like, "Stop moving, please stop." So we started pushing into her, and she got kind of mad. But it was all goofs and gaffs. Yeah, this is the part I'm talking about where I felt a little disappointed. Let me see, right here. See, and then you can kind of see particles moving around. I feel like I didn't get the point across that he was literally fart particles roaming around the air. But I mean, I guess I did. I don't know. No one ever really complained about it. It's just a personal pet peeve of mine with this video. But it also has some pretty funny jokes. So, oh, he poops his pants. Ha 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 ha. Because, you know, poop jokes are always funny. And then we also introduced my friend Daniel, who, you just saw him in the climate change video. He's also in some random, the some random videos, and, he's the main villain in, the Cooper, not the main villain, but one of the villains in Cooper Time's Up. But as you learn in the next episode, it's his because we're lazy, I made him twins, so.
You sure you're all clean?
Yeah.
Yes, Dad.
But I was talking about earlier, oh, he's got the gun now.
No. Oh, it's just a regular.
And then,
Also, somehow you steal my shoe again.
yeah, this part right here. Ha 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 ha. The shoe joke's back. I don't know what's going on with the color. I guess I tried color correcting some scenes, but I forgot other scenes.
Well, let's go outside and let me explain.
I don't think that was a camera thing. I think that was just me. Yeah. Basically, this was the episode to go out into space, and actually, as what the series was supposed to be, was us going on intergalactic adventures and dumb crap like that. Yeah. I remember this scene, all the neighbors were out, and they all watched me do that, so I looked like a dumb idiot. Sorry, I'm skipping through this one. This part's pretty funny right here, where he's on the ship, but it's literally just my closet. You can tell it's just my closet.
What is this?
A fun fact about this keyboard is I actually won this at a Titanfall event at E3 for winning, so that was pretty cool. Yeah. There's me under my blanket. Yeah. Pretty funny stuff. Yeah, that's I'm sorry, I don't got much to say about Trevor and Cooper. They kind of just stand up on their own. I don't really need to talk about them. But yeah, if you want to know something specific, I can try to rack my brain and talk to you about it. So let's go ahead and move on to the next video. Alright, Herobrine, A Greifer's Revenge. This was a overall fun but disappointing experience, in my opinion. The script was hilarious, but the thing was, it was kind of an unnecessary sequel to be honest, the original video. The reason it did so quote unquote well is because I shared it to the Minecraft forum, and I figured, oh, I could do that again. But of course, I don't think the Minecraft forum is a thing anymore. I could be wrong. I don't think I shared it to the forum either. Well, this was supposed to be the quote-unquote sequel to the original video, where Herobrine's back for revenge. But let's go ahead. The reason. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Basically, the reason I find it disappointing. The reason I find it disappointing is because the script was great, but you know how they say a movie is written 3 times: once when you write it, once when you film it, once when you edit it. Yeah, the downside is it kind of didn't go out as I planned in my head. It didn't go out as I planned in my head with when we filmed it, because we also filmed the vocals with it as well. With the exception of a few characters, because they couldn't physically be there. Not physically, but virtually be there, I guess you would say. And just a warning, this has a lot of vulgar language, so I'm just going to go ahead and mute it. But basically, the beginning of the video, it recaps it real quick. Recaps the first one. Just in case you didn't want to go back and watch the first one, which, I mean, I think the first one's better in my opinion. The second one was more grandiose and could have been great, but I think in execution it just fell flat on its face. And I mean, some people might like the sequel, but in my opinion, I could have filmed it. I could have directed better, but I think we filmed this in a night, so we literally built a set for this, and we actually have it in the what was supposed to be season 4 world of the Tour of series, which, I mean, I don't know if I'm ever gonna revisit it or not. Sorry about that weird transition. I remembered something I wanted to double check, but anyways, yeah, this was supposed to. We actually built the set on the what was supposed to be the season 4, video, the season 4 series, but obviously, I think after we filmed this, just the gang just all went their own separate ways, and we never got to. Unfortunately, never got to make season 4, and maybe one day I'll show off the worlds with someone, but as of right now, it is what it is. But yeah.
Well, Lucas, we didn't build this. The set builders did.
Yeah,
Maybe you should be the one to
we're
see
starting off the starting off with the meta. I'm gonna.
How we build this small town.
Yeah.
Where is everybody?
So basically,
The babes and the Reapers or some shit. I don't
2
know.
years after Herobrine harassed these guys, they're on a new server.
Yeah, damn.
They
Anyway,
yeah.
who's that bitch?
Oh yeah, that was.
It's just
He's
I felt like
around
these
for
people
like
we could have delivered their lines a bit better, and
You are a
that's
pillow.
that's all on me, and I didn't give good enough direction.
Yeah, he's breaking the rules.
Yeah. So faggots. Hey.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and mute this right now. You can see Herobrine flying around in the background right there. Haha. Yeah. I don't really know what else to say about this. I don't think there's. I mean, some of the jokes were pretty funny in this one, and I'd recommend watching this if you really like the first one. Watch this, but just know that I didn't get to deliver the lines as I wanted, as I envisioned them. But it's still in my opinion, it's still a solid video. It's just I think Minecraft's popularity was starting to dwindle down at this point. So I just picked the wrong market, I guess. I'm not part of the communities, so I'm not on top of when things are popular or not popular. So I don't know. Yeah, let's. I'm just gonna skip through this. Basically, just talking. You can see them fighting with Herobrine up there. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. We thought it was pretty funny while filming it, but when I edited it all together, yeah, I don't know. I guess it could have done better in my opinion. And I'm not trying to rag on this video. The actors did great. Everyone did great. I just wish I don't know. I guess I was just disappointed on it didn't get the views I expected it to. I think I think it's at like 400 views right now. I thought I was going to get the 8,000 like the original one did, but you know, whatever. At the end of the day, it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. But let's go ahead and move on to the next video, shall we? It's the big boy. All right, 100 more ways to die in Roblox. Everyone's favorite Roblox video. As of recording this, let me double check, cuz as of recording this on July 30th, at 2:39 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Sorry. It currently has 625,042 views. So a little bit under 625k views. If you're wondering, the climate change one is at second place. I'm just gonna bring this over. Yeah, this is how they're doing right now. These are my most viewed videos. And then the Herobrine videos down here. But yeah, that's how it's doing. If anyone's curious, but let's go ahead and move into the video. Yeah, this was supposed to be the one up to the original, and I've always actually after I made the first one, I was like, I kind of want to make 2. I kind of want to make at least 2 or 3. Sorry, I mean I want to make 2 more. 100 more ways to die and 100 final ways to die. But obviously I didn't want to saturate it, so that's why they came out every, I want to say 4-ish, 5-ish years apart. I want to say, the first one came out in 2009. This one came out in 2014. The last one came out in 2017. So I think the second one, the third one was my goal to get that out when I was finishing college or done with college, and I did that goal. So, but yeah, I basically went around Roblox 100 more times and filmed random deaths. Obviously, some of these are not deaths, so, and I know I get a lot of whiny people, probably children, but I don't care if they're children or not. They're being whiny about, oh, that death wasn't cool, or blah blah blah, or can you do this death? It's like, no man, the series is over. I'm not doing this anymore. Yeah. This video pretty much is a solid video. I feel like personally my favorite is 100 final ways to die in Roblox. Because I actually didn't just film deaths randomly. I actually went out and I had it all organized, but I feel like 100 final ways to die is more polished, and this one is just funnier. And I guess that's why it's the number 1 video on my channel. And I understand why, because it's funny. It's a good funny Roblox video. Yeah, especially this part. I'll go ahead and mute it. Let me rewind it a bit. Haha, would you like some bullets? Ha 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 ha.
I'll have what he's having.
I'll have what he's having. Haha, that's funny Roblox joke. Yeah. Basically, as you could tell, a lot of this was filmed at the HQ. And that's why I tried to avoid with the third one, as I wanted to not film at the HQ. But I think this was filmed over the course of like a month or so. Yeah, I wanted to, I guess, reward my new Roblox following with a new 100 ways to die, and that's why I made this. And I'm gonna be 100% honest. Anything that these people had, their gear or whatever, I do not know what it is. I do not know what it is, so do not ask me. And I don't remember every single game. And you may be asking, why don't I just put the game description and the comment and the games in the description? Well, the problem is these aren't my games, so I don't know. I'm not gonna check if like tomorrow they decide, oh, I'm gonna delete this game and replace it with something else. So that's the only reason I don't have it in the the description. I mean, I would, trust me, I would, but I can't be 100% certain that it's gonna change, because someone could change. So let's just say Death 45, the place Death 45. They decide to change it. So I don't know if this is gonna be, what is this, like something Ultimate Survival or something. I don't know if it's gonna be like Hello Kitty Dreamland tomorrow, and I don't want people getting mad at me. So. And another thing is, some of the deaths are places that either just never existed to begin with or no longer exist. So, yeah. Because, over time, games break and the original creator just assumes, I'm just going to take this game down because there's no point in keeping it around. So, yeah. And I'm going to just say this right now, because I get this comment a lot. This is the Impossible game, not Geometry Dash. The Impossible game came out years before Geometry Dash did. I'm just going to make that very clear. Okay? I'm glad we understand. Even though the people that are watching this don't know the difference between the two. Yeah. This is, yeah, I get that comment a lot. It really bothers me. When people say this is Geometry Dash, which Geometry Dash is kind of like a souped up version of the Impossible game. Yeah. I think this place doesn't exist anymore, so this is an example of this is, yeah, that's an example of why I don't put stuff in the description. And all the music I tried to get from Newgrounds to showcase artists, so because I know these videos do very well, and I'd rather have all the profits go to the artists since I don't actually make any money off my videos. So if you go support the music artists, it helps them out a lot, and I'd rather that be the case. But yeah, this place doesn't exist, so not the Titan place, but like him smoking. What else am I trying to say, man? Yeah. I don't really know what else to say, man. I know this is a fan favorite, so I'm glad everyone really enjoys it. But the problem with using stuff from Newgrounds, I'm just gonna pause it right here because there's a funny joke I want to point out. The problem with getting stuff from Newgrounds is when the artist does they end up partnering with someone. I might get a copyright claim later, and this video actually currently has a copyright claim that I can't get removed, even though I got permission from the artist years ago, because their publisher's a big butthole. Sorry, my microphone fell over again. But yeah. Oh, by the way, just a little fun fact about this death right here. This was when I was working on my theme park. This was a big project that I did in Roblox, and I think it's pretty much the last project I ever did. Yeah, this is when I was working on the theme park. So this death right here. This is they used to have this thing at nighttime where like and if you're a child, please don't go look this up. I am not giving you permission. But they used to have like these sex games late at night. And I remember I found one. I'm like, let's put it in this. And that's the only reason this is Death 69, because haha, funny joke. I had to blur this out because you saw little fake wieners and fake lady parts, and yeah. That's the only reason that Death 69, that's why I wanted to point it out. But yeah, they used to have like sex games late at night, and they've gotten way better at moderating them coming around. But yeah, good times, man. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I know this one's not a death, but it's kind of funny. This one's my Crazy Taxi roller coaster. If you're wondering why some of these deaths are they look kind of laggy, it's because they are laggy. Some of these deaths were filmed on my regular internet. I remember this death pissed off a lot of people because I said the whole bronies thing. Like, bronies are dumb, and I remember people got really mad that I made fun of bronies. It's like, get over yourselves. But yeah, I was on satellite internet when I filmed this stuff, so most of the time I would use my phone's hotspot because my phone's hotspot had better internet at the time. Yeah. So So that's why the deaths were laggy, because I was on the satellite internet. I don't really know what else to say about that. I think there's there's something I wanted to point out later here. Oh yeah, it was earlier in the video, playing on an iPad, and then I die, and then people were like, I play on the iPad all the time, and that never happens to me. It's like, freaking, it's a joke. Chill out. And I pointed out, in the third video, and I make fun of it, but one of the downsides to popular videos is you get a lot of dumb comments that are like, who even took the time to post this stuff, man? You know, this place actually is really cool, but it's a shame that it doesn't work anymore. The creator hasn't updated it yet. But it's a really cool place. It just doesn't work with Roblox's physics anymore. Yeah. Sorry, tangent. Like, I'm putting my hands up. Sorry, I don't know. I don't really know what to say. This is the end of the video where you can tell I started getting lazy with deaths. Let's see. I feel like I went classic here. 98. Blowing myself. Yeah, you could tell I was out of ideas. This one obviously is fake and it pissed people off, but I pointed out that, yeah, it's bad CGI. Get over it. And this, obviously, so someone finally pointed this out years later. This is supposed to say imploding on itself, but I forgot the L. Whoops. Someone pointed out years later. I never noticed it. But this is literally just an image of the Milky Way galaxy, and I just made it go poof in After Effects. That's all it is. It's nothing really special. But I know I have a lot of comments like, that's literally impossible. That would never happen a zillion years. Like, it's a video. Chill out. But yeah, that's 100 more ways to die in Roblox. And I'm still proud of it to this day, and I'm glad that it is my most viewed video on the channel. And I don't think anything's going to pass it. As of right now, I mean, something could blow up in the future, or whether it be a new video or an old video. But as of right now, this is like 500,000 views in front of everything else. So there's really no worries about it. Yeah. It was a good time video. And I know people like the credits in these videos for some reason, so I always try to make them entertaining. But let's go ahead and move on to the next video, shall we? Alright, the next video is Dubstep doesn't solve... Oh, this goes under parodies, my bad. Dubstep doesn't solve everything. As you remember, Matt24772, or Predlator as he went by, he always did videos with me virtually, but he actually came out to California because he was visiting family. And he actually filmed 2 videos with me. Physically, actually came and filmed videos with me. This was the first one. And he also was in, I mean, you probably wouldn't know, but he also did the green screen stuff for some random finale because he was the quote-unquote president. But yeah, he came and filmed this video with us, and it was a real treat filming with him. Yeah, this was a parody on Jack's Films' Dubstep Solves Everything. And I mean, it doesn't, to be honest. Techno's much better, in my opinion, but you know. It is what it is, man. Yeah, there's Daniel, or Sir Wildwood, as you know. That drinking fountain doesn't work, by the way. This yeah, we wrote this together, so we figured this would be pretty funny. This part right here. Don't worry, he didn't actually spit on him. We just threw water at him. But I mean, editing makes things look good, right? Yeah. Basically, we just like, oh, we're gonna do a dubstep battle, and the only reason I actually did this video is because I had a slow-mo feature on my iPhone. It's not obviously that slow, but yeah, but we decided to do this, and I mean, this is how it actually looks like. Ha ha ha! Funny joke. And then we decided to have me come in there. What are you guys doing? It's so bad. And then we decided to run upon the joke of, oh, I'm dead. Ha ha ha. Nothing really else to explain here. It's a good solid video. And then we had techno to solve it, because techno's much better. But yeah, we ended up the green screen, the little green screen footage at the end is what, as we actually did a lot of filming on the green screen that weekend, because I think my parents were out of town for like 2 weeks, so I was able to utilize the house and actually film stuff without bothering them. So I think we filmed that the first week, and then the following week we filmed all the stuff for the next Trevor and Cooper, which didn't obviously release until the following year, but yeah. This is supposed to say 2, sorry. That stuff doesn't solve everything. Go watch it, or don't. Alright, so yeah, that was Dubstep Doesn't Solve Everything. I'd recommend watching it if you guys get a chance. But up next is Idiots Roblox Respawn 2. And unfortunately, this is the final Idiots Roblox Respawned. We actually had a third one, started writing a third one, but I'll talk about that after I cover this video. So, Idiots Roblox Respawn 2 is it's more of the same shenanigans from the first one. I'm not gonna go into too much details about the video itself, but yeah, it's more of the same old. And I remember we were gonna set up sorry, I'm just skipping through it. This was this is when I try to use this series to bring people over to my live action videos, and I kept making jokes about it, and all my Roblox viewers thought it was the funniest thing ever, that I was like, haha, I'm making fun of you guys, which I mean, I was making fun of my Roblox fans, because I wanted them to come watch my actual videos. But yeah, there was also its own little thing. I think this was we're watching the Dubstep Doesn't Solve Everything. And I remember there was this little skit in this episode where I don't remember where it is exactly in the video. Oh yeah, this is a precursor to Blocksmate. Sorry to go on a tangent. Obviously it looks horrible. It looks much better now. This part's pretty cool. Yeah, this part right here, where we're like, haha, this video is pretty funny. Because we just released this right before we really just released it right before this episode came out. So yeah, nothing really else to say about this. But as I was saying earlier, yeah, this part right here, this guy right here ended up getting with a big fight with me on the Roblox forums, which don't exist anymore, because I literally shared my video and he was all getting pissy or something about it. And I think I had it so you could see the form on the video, but unfortunately the forms aren't around anymore. But literally was like going ham on me because I was an old creator and how he had more subscribers than me. It's like, okay, dude, chill out, man. Bunch of stuff like that. But yeah, I remember we were setting it up somewhere around here, where Matt was supposed to go to prison and break out, something like that. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. And I'm gonna go into that right now. Basically, Idiots of Roblox 3 was gonna happen, I think, in 2015, and we had part of it written, but 2015 was the year a lot of stuff just went down. Yeah, so let's start with I mean, I'm gonna talk about it again in the next episode, but I just had a falling out with Matt, and he just one day just stopped talking to me, and I haven't actually talked to him since. And that's he was one of the big 3 people that helped make Idiots Roblox Respawn what it was. And without him, we couldn't really do it without him. And we ended up saying, okay, that's fine. And we were like, we can have my friend Eric come in, and he can replace Matt, but he could be like more Matt than Matt was, I guess, sort of say, because he likes swearing and that sort of stuff. And I remember we had a script. We had a script that was literally like, no intros. We gotta freaking do this now, like stuff like that. And it's like, whoa, man. I don't know if I have that script laying around anymore, but if you're curious, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry. And then eventually, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to do Idiots Roblox Respawn 3 by myself. And I reached out to the fans, and I said, all right, everybody, how about you guys help me make the next Idiots Roblox Respawn, and whoever wins gets money. I only had 1 entry. And I ended up using his entry in the Watersurfing Show episode 3, along with unused footage that I did film for Idiots Roblox Respawn 3. So, if you ever want to know where part of Idiots Roblox Respawn 3 is, go check it out in the Watersurfing Show episode 3. And I also think I put some of that, the contest entry, at least, I think. Sorry, and the what's it called? The compilation of all the videos together. I think I also put it there. The 1 entry. It was either in that or in the episode 3 of the Watersurfing Show. So that's what happened. We just had a falling out. He just stopped talking to me one day. I don't know why. And please, 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 do not reach out to him and ask what happened. Like, don't bother him about that. I'm like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, and you guys don't need to know what happened. That's the end of it. He just stopped talking to us one day, and I mean, that's what happens sometimes in life. It's just friends just stop communicating with each other, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just it happens. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to some random finale, shall we? All right. So some random finale. This was actually supposed to come out in 2013. Sorry, this was supposed to come out in 2013. Unfortunately, because we got busy with our lives, we ended up filming half of it in 2013, and the remainder on the same day we filmed the global climate change music video. That's the only reason I was wearing this outfit, because we filmed them on the same day. I'm like, this is what I wore when we filmed some random video, some random finale. So that's the only reason I re-wore it. But yeah, I can point out which scenes were filmed in 2013, which ones were filmed in 2014, and we even had some jokes about it in the video itself. But I remember we filmed the intro first, so this was definitely filmed in 2013. You can also obviously tell because he is not actually wearing the same shirt when we refilmed. I don't think he's wearing the same shirt either. And if you're wondering, why do you have a bunch of floppy disks? Well, I also worked at my grandparents' law office at the time, during the summer. And, like, hey, we're going to throw these floppy disks away. We never use them. Like, I mean, I can use it for something. And I ended up using it for this video. And that's why we have a bunch of floppy disks. Just a little fun fact. I didn't actually go out and buy them. I got them for free because they were going to get thrown away anyway. And no, there was nothing on them. Don't worry. Not like people would really care. Then this part. Oh no, he's a dubstep minion. Scary. So originally, in my head, he was gonna be standing around, and I was gonna have light coming out of his mouth. But I'm like, yeah, no, I don't need to go through all that. And then I remember he had a hard time reading this line, so it ended up just read it, and we can get away with it because it's some random video. Just gonna skip ahead. I highly recommend watching just some random finale on your own time, so because I'm gonna be skipping through this. Yeah, we got a lot of funny jokes here. Oh, that song is copyrighted. Some random finale was also re-uploaded, I think twice because of the you probably would have noticed it the first time, but the second time I did have to take it down because of the song. That's why there's a little edit, because I kept using copyrighted music. Oh yeah, you could tell this was filmed at a different time because he's wearing something different and he's wearing something different. So you can clearly tell the difference. I think I was the only one who's wearing the same exact thing, with the exception of my shoes, I think. I think I might have had new shoes. But who's really paying attention to that? Yeah, I was telling you earlier, when we filmed the Dubstep Doesn't Solve Everything, we also filmed him on the green screen so he could be the president. And I remember originally, before he even came out, we were gonna what was it? We were gonna have him just like do it over Skype, but this worked out much better in my opinion. Yeah. I wish I was a little bit better with, you get after like, I think the first and last time you can tell it's on the phone, but I feel like I should have just had this full screen. But at the end of the day, oh well, it's what it is, what it is. And I know the only downside about this is this goes on for a little bit too long. That's my only critique with this video, is it just goes on for a little too long.
Well, by shut up and do random things.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and so I'm blanking, and this is what the actual video starts with, the dance scene. Haha. I feel like we should have had something fun right after that quote-unquote boring part. Yeah. What is it? This part right here.
How was your day, guys?
Your foot? No, Daniel. Just
I hit.
Oh yeah.
sit your foot, man.
What's up with your foot, man? Huh? It's a Minecraft foot.
Sickles?
Yeah, you could tell this was also supposed to be. This was also supposed to be 2013 because Minecraft was still popular at the time. Oh, and this part.
No, Daniel. Just no. Well, I'm off to go grief stuff.
Ha ha ha. And then the dancing time. I think. Yeah, this is Daniel. This is me. I really like the dancing green screen stuff. as weird as it sounds. They're fun to make.
Pretty limit.
More crappy, annoying orange. My little brother. He's always not this little anymore. Yeah. Sorry, I'm skipping through. Oh yeah, this part was, I feel like this gets skipped over, but this part's pretty funny, like pretty random. The it's just come out of my nose. It's just like, what the heck, man. Yeah. And this is where the finale starts. So the original idea was I was gonna do the finale and actually animate it, but I just ended up doing this in Gary's mod because I felt like it was gonna be much easier to do. Yeah, that's summer in the video. There's not really much else to explain. Yeah, some random finale. It was an alright ending to the series. I just wish I could have done more, but at this point I kind of wanted to just get it over with and start moving on to newer things, which was Trevor and Cooper. And like, we even have a joke at the end of Summer in the finale, like, oh no, Daniel's out of a job, but wait, he's in the next Trevor and Cooper. And it's like, ha 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 ha. Even though I don't make any money off this video, so it's not any of our jobs. Alright, and sadly the last two videos are school projects, and we'll go ahead and get into that right now. So these last two videos, questioning imagination and conquering animation, these they were for my beginning editing class. I want to say beginning filmmaking class. I don't remember what the exact class was called, but I was really advanced for this class, and I wish I could have skipped it, but I couldn't, unfortunately. What was I saying? We had to make two videos for the class. A one take, basically, all one recording, and not a scripted thing, but something that's edited together. And I mean, it was the one, and they had to be somewhat similar. So basically, the questioning it's just some hodgepodge artsy fartsy video, and these videos are technically related to each other. So I'm gonna start with questioning animation because this was technically the first one.
Hi. Probably wondering.
To be honest, this one's kind of lame. The conquering imagination is a little bit better. And basically this is all literally, I filmed this, sorry, my microphone fell over again. This is literally just all one take on a green screen because I'm reading off a script. I mean, if you guys are really interested, go watch it, but I don't even really remember what it's about. Sorry. Yeah, it's also because I couldn't really do what I wanted to do in the class. Like, the teacher was like, okay, you can make whatever you want, and I started making whatever you want. Oh, maybe tone it down a little bit. And it's just, for a quote-unquote art class, like, you're supposed to let the artists be the artists. You're not supposed to, like, get your grubby hands all up in their art, you know what I'm saying? So they're all right videos. It's just they could have been much better than they actually were. All right, up next is conquering imagination, not animation. This is the better of the two, in my opinion. I actually had to re-upload this one because apparently this video would just cut out at 2 minutes, and no one ever pointed it out to me. Until I actually went back and watched it myself, because I was showing my videos to my brother. So basically, this is about overcoming your imagination, stuff like that. And I remember in the class I had to show two versions: the rough cut and the final cut. And obviously, the rough cut is all the me on a green screen, and the final cut is me not on a green screen. So the questioning animation worked much better as a rough cut, because you actually have to question the imagination. Actually got to use your imagination. What am I actually on the green screen? Whereas conquering animation was actually more of a storyline, and it really needed the green screen effect. So when I showed the rough cut of it, which I mean I usually don't do rough cuts, to be honest. I know, shocker. I usually don't do rough cuts, because I do all my effects first and then I edit it together. So I literally had to edit together an effectless video. So this video did horrible. Like, I feel like it could have done better when in the rough cut, but in the final cut, which is the one you guys saw, yeah, it's much better. But if you're curious, go check out these two videos. Watch questioning first and then conquering after, or vice versa. I really don't care. But I just recall that the teacher had her hand in this more than I wanted it to be, and I just think she was out to get me because I didn't want to use the Macs that were in the computer, because I think Final Cut Pro is like a garbage editing system, and that's my opinion. You guys could disagree with me, and like I just ended up using Vegas on my laptop to edit these. So I bring my laptop in to quote unquote edit these videos. But yeah, it's just I was way advanced in the class, and I ended up taking the upper division version of this class, which is where Stealing the Show was made, if anyone's curious. But I'll get into that. I think that came out in 2016, so I'll get into that then. But yeah, let's go ahead and wrap up this video. And yeah, that's 2014. Sorry if it seemed like it was all over the place, and I'd probably say this every single episode, but I covered the big two videos from this year, because these are my most viewed videos. And that's why this episode probably ran a little bit longer than it should have, because I just ramble sometimes. But as always, next month we'll be covering the next year, which will be 2015. Give you guys a little preview. It's all these videos, and also this one's got more of a story behind it, so I get to actually talk to you about 2015 and the shift in quote unquote content. But as always, you can find all these videos in a Google Doc that I have with every single video listed, or this playlist that has all the videos from 2014, including the unlisted videos. I don't think there's any unlisted ones in this one, but I don't really talk about the bloopers for the videos that do have them, because I mean, I'm not gonna review bloopers. But yeah, bloopers do give a little bit of behind the scenes. But yeah, thank you for watching this far if you did, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.